I like the topic of today.
Yeah,
I am that.
yeah.
So in these days, I'm really deepening my practice. And so before asking the question, uh, I want to ask with I am that, what is that we are actually pointing to? We are pointing to that awareness, or are we pointing to something that is beyond that? Some teacher call it the absolute infinity. I wanted to know if you make this distinction in order to ask a proper question.
Depends on who or what I'm speaking to, whether I make the distinctions.
Yeah, so would be saying that I am that is referred to absolute infinity. Are these words that resonate with you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So right now, I feel that in my experience in meditation, I still feel like there is a strong person, right?
Mm.
But the good thing is that this person has a lot of discipline, a lot of willingness to dissolve more and more the person itself. So, uh, and I feel like I'm really attracted to this path because I feel like this is the only reason why I'm alive, to dissolve the person. Because if I don't dissolve it, I feel like I am polluting. I feel like I'm polluting the planet just by being a person. Not because I am a bad person, but because I know that once that this person is dissolved, there is going to be like much more light streaming through this entity.
Mm.
And so, yeah, it's funny because at the end, every question is kind of the same question, but I feel like I'm hoping to get some inspiration for the path from you, Lisa. And I would like to know uh, what is the precise way to dissolve this person. I'm dedicating right now almost like 3 hours per day for my practice during my daily life.
Mm.
I'm always trying to maintain this awareness in interactions, in challenges that happen. So, what would you think is uh, a precise way to dissolve this identity?
I think that question is twofold, or the answer is twofold for me. So I think everybody's path is unique,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think that I could possibly tell you what your path is.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Nisargadatta Maharaj, he spent 3 years, he listened to his teacher and he spent 3 years putting his attention into the I am.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Ramesh, he was Nisargadatta's translator.
Mm-hmm.
And through years of translating for him, the shift happened. I can't remember Ramesh's story actually. Um, and then for myself, it was like losing a lot of things. It was like intense practice for 10 years, doing all different types of things. And then um, like losing lots of things and just really surrendering to that. Like really recognizing no matter where I was, no matter what I was doing, it was the same presence.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
and that, that's really unique to everybody. I think that the most important part is your heart being in the right place,
Mm-hmm.
like the being a true calling for waking up. And then I think if that's in the right place, if that energy is really vibrating through your body, then for sure there will be a shift. So I think that's the most important part. And then secondly, the second part to that question would be, who is this one that believes it has a path?
Yeah.
And has to arrive somewhere.
Yeah, that's just a thought, right? It's a thought that I project every moment. It's from this thought is arising this question also.
Yeah, and then you have like an image, like of this character disappearing and what that looks like, and it just doesn't look like what you imagine it to be. So it's like all images of your arrived destination, isn't it? Like what it is presence, is what you are, is no thing appearing as everything.
Yeah, these last thing that you said hit to the point, because even the place from which this question is coming from is this attachment in itself into
And the story of you. It doesn't mean that you don't get up and you do your practices, but you do them just wholeheartedly, and you don't know what the outcome is. The outcome is irrelevant. What's important is the action. Like if you're doing the meditation, like that's what's important. If you're cutting the vegetables, that's what's important. If you're speaking to me, this is what's important. The image of your destination is always a distraction. It's always a hope for something better, which picks the vibration of the solar plexus up. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just seeing that it doesn't have truth. The truth is what you are now, which is presence.
Yeah, this already brought a lot of relief
Nice.
to the So I liked what you said before about vibration and what's happening right now in the planet. And as a thought experiment, if majority of the people in the planet will realize that we are that, what would you think could happen collectively in our political structure, in the way that we handle life in society? What do you think would happen if everybody in a society would realize this?
To just be completely different.
Yeah.
Everything would be based on trust and love and expansion. At the moment, most is based on fear, contraction, and avoidance.
Yeah.
And this is the way out of any problem is always towards love and expansion. It's not towards mind. It's not towards avoidance. It's not towards the easy way out. Because everything is a vibration. So maybe you fix a situation, maybe the well is leaking and you fix it, but you've done it with lots of hate and lots of anger and lots of annoyance, then that's what will come forward.
Yeah.
Like everything is energy in the apparent cause and effect. It's energy that we put in. Like everything is kind of mind-made. So it's like a dream at night. Like if you're having a very fearful dream, the way to change the dream is to suddenly realize you're having a dream and to change your mind in the dream. But if you just carry on doing everything out of fear, then it's just you're endlessly going off into fear. And it's the same with this dream as well.
Yeah, it is really true. Out of curiosity, have you ever read or heard about the law of one?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Do you have any thoughts about it, any impression?
I just read so many books and listened to so many things. I can't remember exactly what they say, but I think they talk a lot about a law of attraction in the law of one.
The law of one, I think, is I don't think it really talks so much about law of attraction, but what I really like about is that so I don't know how many, if you are if you resonate with the concept of channeling. And
I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, I know it's they're channeling future beings, aren't they? In it, or one future being.
Yeah. So
the person that wrote it's like channeled someone.
Yeah. They talked that they are channeling a group of entities that, from what they share, they are living in a higher dimension than 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 us. So, and in the dimension where they live, every entity has realized that they are that, and so they share a different perspective that are all in alignment with the teaching that you share. And yeah, it is just interesting because it can give this greater cosmology of our evolutionary path and where we're going to, because I believe that it is great that an individual can awaken, like it happened to many master, like it happened to you. And I think that would be really interesting to see what happened when the entire reality awakened, like every individual, and when the planet itself awakened, to see what reflection we're gonna have of that, how life will be. I think will be really different, but we cannot really imagine it with the mind. So hopefully, looking forward to that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
so thank you, Lisa, for your time. It
Yeah,
was a
pleasure.
inspiration because you pointed to this little attachment that I had toward the, and I can just take it more easy, I guess.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to speak with you, Kevin. Bye.